Hi, I'm Ben from the Foxfield Railway. You've joined me here on platform 2 with number 142055 from the Pacer Rail Group, and we're going to talk today about why she hasn't been running yet. We were originally hoping to get the Pacer into the second half of the summer timetable, and you might be wondering, where has she been all year? I thought it was a year ago that she arrived, and you're right, she did. But don't worry, we haven't been resting on our laurels. In fact, the Pacer Rail Group, who own number 55, have been working very hard to make sure that she's ready for service. They've actually been doing a really good job of buffing up the interior. I was genuinely impressed to see just how clean the floors were, for example. So while the Pacer Rail Group, or PRG, were doing some of their regular maintenance, they noticed that one of the spring coils had snapped. And it wasn't just as easy as being able to roll around to the platform a bit and then work on it, because then she'd be blocking the shunting that was going on in the yard. We couldn't get her into one of the workshops because essentially the workshops were full, and we had to wait for the part to be made. But the part was made, we got a gap in the schedule, and then the volunteers were finally able to get it out and worked on, and well, she's been done and she looks great. Now, apart from the museum, where there is a viewing platform to peek inside the Moss Bay cab, all of the other locomotives, whether steam or diesel, are inaccessible to visitors. And that's what's great about having the Pacer in platform number 2, is that the PRG have come down most running Sundays, opened it up, had a display, and you can go inside and explore and see the great work that the volunteers are doing, and even sit in the driver's seat in the cab. The Pacer's also had a special headboard delivered. We know a lot of people associate the Pacer with being a bit of a bumpy commuter ride, but we find that at 50 miles an hour, which is the running speed here, it's actually a much smoother ride. So we know being able to run some sort of a refreshment service on the train will actually be quite doable. One of the great opportunities that having the Pacer opens up for us as volunteers is that the great big windows allow us a much better field of view. So as we run the Pacer down the track, we'll be able to mount cameras and be able to capture the views which we can run as special videos and training films for the volunteers and for you to enjoy online. Now, if you'd like to see what Foxfield looks like from the view of the Pacer cab, please comment below so that we know to publish it. So what's next? Well, we still need volunteers. Could you be helping us out with that? Because the PRG are always in need of more volunteers. Whether that's just to come along for a few hours on a Sunday and open up to the public. We need a driver, we need a guard, we need people to help with the training and the cleaning maintenance schedules. Now, whether you have 1 hour a year or you have several hours every weekend, we'd love to hear from you, as with the Pacer Rail Group. By all means, get in touch with us here in the comments below, or reach out to the Pacer Rail Group, who own number 55, and see what you can do to help out. As with all heritage railways, there's a lot of variables that will affect when the Pacer will be able to enter service. But the next time you can see her is if you come along for our Santa specials starting on November 27th. She'll be here in platform 2, playing host to, shall we say, some very special guests. Once we get into 2022, there's going to be dedicated Pacer timetable days, and if you want to be the first to know, subscribe here and be sure to subscribe to our website newsletter, where you can be the first to hear about these kind of special announcements. Until then, thanks for watching. See you next time.